Hey everybody, I am back and I am here to do my junk journal for the 1 month of journaling in April for hashtag a journal mood. Now, I've been participating in a journal mood since its inception, since the very beginning, and I enjoy journaling this month because we journal as a group. And I have just in the past, I think two years, I have been making my journals for this particular prompt. Now, hashtag a journal mood takes place in April, in August, and December, November and December. Basically, I think it's just over like between Christmas and New Year's, but its main months are April, August, and November. So here we are. I've got my list of prompts here for hashtag a journal mood. There's some very interesting ones. So we're going to have a very interesting month of journaling. So yeah, so let's see what I have planned. So it's taken me a while to kind of figure this out. But I will be using this bag. This is just a typical shopping bag this is a shop here in France, men's clothing. So I'm going to be using this bag, but I'm going to fold it in a different manner than what I usually do. So first I'm going to cut off these. Handles because I don't need that for this particular bag. I don't need the handles, but who knows? I might use the handles for something else later on. Now, what I'm going to do, let's see, where's my awl? Here's my awl here. Normally I would just simply fold it like this in half. But what I want to do is I want to fold it a little bit like this. I want to leave like enough room to make like a little, like what we do with books now. Have that little offset cover. But I want to make sure, let's see. I don't want to go over 4 centimeters. Yeah, I think so. Basically, I would need to fold it. Yeah, about right here would be fine. So I'm going to fold it like that. Fold it really well like this. Okay, now the thing with this is going to be an opportunity for me to try something new. I'm going to add something here to decorate this space. So first I need to glue this part of the bag pretty solidly. I need to glue that. Just going to do it like this. And I'm going to glue that down pretty solidly. And I have my bag folded over the way I want it to be, so it should be a nice width, but it's still quite tall, which I'm still not mad at it being tall. Although, I mean, I could cut off a little bit, but I think I like this height that I have going here. And I like this little gap that I've left. So now we got to figure out which paper am I going to use, because I usually do bougie junk journals. So I am now going to try to choose which paper I want to use. And I'm really stuck on using either this one or this one right here. But I think I'm going to go with this one because it's spring and I like this little pops of pink and red through. So I'm going to go with this one. Now, if you're wondering what book this is the William Morris. It's from Pepin. They do these beautiful creative papers, and this is the William Morris collection. And I'll hold it like this. You can kind of see all of the different papers that are inside. I have used one to cover my reading journal. I've also used one or two to make 2 other journals. So yes, I really love Pepin paper. Pepin paper is the best. So good. So I am going to use this for the exterior. Which means for, I'll have to make sure that I have something for this inside part to cover a little bit once I get everything going. So that's going to cover. Then I've taken out all of these little goodies that I have. I've taken out some pieces to add, and I've taken out some of the washi tape that I would like to use that I have not used very much of, because these were fairly new rolls that I had gotten like quite a few months ago, last year actually, from Marion BCN, and I would like to use, and my daughter's brought me this one back from Japan, so I would like to use all of these while I'm on my journaling month. Now, I do have some things set aside for paper. So the papers that I'm going to put inside my journal. Okay, so we've got, I've got this. I've got a couple of sheets. These are from this Midori journal. I opened up the journal, one of the ones that I have 2 that I'm working on. One is more like a sample, test things out kind of, and I took the staples out and I took 2 sheets out. So I'm going to be using this as paper. Let's see. I've got this sheet that I'm going to be using, which was inside of a packaging bag, and it has perforated sheets. So I'm going to use this one. I have 2 sheets of watercolor paper. These are both A3 size. I have this, which is this was a gift wrapping paper, so it's brown on one side, and it has these green. I don't care that this kind of looks Christmassy. It looks Christmassy when you really look at it. But there's going to be things going on top of this, so I don't really care about that. Then I took 2 sheets of craft paper, and I did a little bit of sepia, tea staining, etc. So that's going to make 4 sheets, and this one as well. I'm going to hold it like this. This one as well is going to give me some more sheets. Let's see if I can get this one folded. Folded that like that. Okay. Then I have French newspaper. I'm preferably going to be using this sheet. and maybe another one inside of here. I'm not sure which one, but I definitely will be using this one. I have this, which is from a old calendar. I'm definitely going to be using this one inside of my journal. I have this one. This one is a old, it's what they call format raisin, so it's a really big sheet, but I had used it to do some painting on something else on top of this. And at one point I had done some sketching because I had an idea, and then I changed my mind. So I'm going to use this definitely in my inside journal sheets. And I have this one right here. This was one sheet that a friend made for me. She made me a whole watercolor notebook full of drawings that I could use to practice watercoloring. So I took this out of the notebook, and I'm going to use this as one of my sheets. I may have to fold it in a different way, but it's definitely going to be in there. So there's that. Now, I think once all of this is folded up nicely, I should have somewhere between 30 and 32 pages, which is kind of what I'm looking for. With the idea that I have a sheet here for the prompts, which I'll put in the beginning. And not only, I'll have, I need another sheet to do my music. Because with our prompts, we usually, put music when we post. So I'm gonna need to figure out if I'm gonna do my music in the front beside next to the prompts, or will I do it in the back or some other way. So I'm not so sure about all of that just yet. And this is the box of some of the things that I'm going to be using along the way. So I'm probably going to use these as in papers once I get the junk journal made. Although I'm not totally sure, but I think I will be using this paper. But we'll have to see. I might wind up using something else. But we have, like a little bit of string. I've got all kinds of, stickers and bags, and I've got my stencil sets. I've got my bunch of stickers here, and I've got stamps, old stamps, and I've got a whole bag of extra, leftover pieces from other collage projects that I've done. So this is the box I'm going to be using along with this one to finish off the pages and make everything look like I want it to. So now that you've got that part down, I will also be integrating some envelopes as well into this project, but I'm not exactly sure how just yet. So now that you know how everything is going, what I'm going to be using, what the plan is, now we can get the video started. So what I'll probably do is put on some music, and you'll watch me work. I may come back here and there if I need to do some explanations, but just enjoy the process, because this is the first time I actually take so much time to plan what I'm putting inside of the journal. I usually don't do so much planning. I usually kind of do things on the cuff. So we're going to see if this works better. So enjoy the video. Okay, so I am back. My camera unfortunately bugged out. But as you can see here, what I did was, let me get this kind of, what I did was I covered the outside with the Pepon paper, and on the inside, I used this paper right here, which is, it's a really nice paper. It's called Gallo. No, sorry. It's called G Lalo. And the color was just right. So this is the paper I decided to use to cover the entire inside, because I don't want the inside to look like I usually do it. So I decided to like cover it like this, so it almost looks like it's covered with like as if it's like a rug or something. So that's where we are with this. My glue is not really gluing at the moment, so I might have to stick it down with a weight or with maybe a paper clip to get this to stay like that. Now, I'm going to put this on the side. I did have some issues with the paper folding a little bit on the middle, but I don't mind. We're going to just live with it. We're going to live with it. And now, next thing I have to do is get all of my papers together, because the papers are always a challenge to get them to fit together. So first, let me see if I can get all of the papers. So we have this one. Which has the perforated spots, but I think what I'm gonna have to do is fold it where the perforated fold is, but I think I'm going to fold it again. So I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna fold it like that. I'm not sure if that's the right way to do it, but let's see. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think what I have to do is I'm gonna have to measure it. Let's see. Where's my pencil? Okay, so we're going to have to measure this to make sure that the fold is similar, so that once it's, I think I might staple it. I'm not sure, because glue all the time is. So I'm gonna put it like this. Okay, now I'm going to use this to draw my line. Let's see. Where's my line? My line. It's here, here, here. So I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah. Okay, it's more or less straight. Maybe I can do it on this side like this, so I can see it a little better. And then that way, I'll just glue this down, and that will allow the paper, that perforated part, to not be a problem. Oh, Jesus. No more glue. Okay. Let's see if I don't have any more glue around here somewhere. I know I have some more glue. Yeah, I think I have some here. Okay, so we're gonna continue by gluing this right here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I'll glue this like this. All right. So that will be, oh wait, I have to do it on this side too, otherwise it's not gonna hold properly. Wait, hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can make it work. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. Okay, there we go. This works better, I think. All right. So I can decide, I can maybe do it like this. I'll probably have to trim off the edges, because these edges, I don't know if I really want to keep the raggedy edges. So, let's see if I can just trim them off with not too much. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll use this. I'll use this one to trim off the edges. There we go. All right. Not worrying about it having to be perfect. So we're just going to trim those edges off like that. Okay, so we've got one. Now, I'm sure I may have to trim maybe a bit more off this side, or maybe even off the top. Let's just test it and see. Okay, yeah, we'll have to trim off maybe about this much off the bottom. And let's see how much off the side? Maybe about this much. I don't know. I don't want it to be perfect, so let's try to do it like this. Okay, so that's over there. And then this part, I'm gonna trim off just like this with my regular scissors, just to make it somewhat clean. So this should be okay. All right, now our next one, I think we can do is maybe this one, which is the watercolor paper. So the watercolor paper, we're just going to fold it over. Just gonna fold that over, crease it really well. And you see, it's perfect. I don't need it to be, anything needs to be cut off or anything. So we're gonna put that in the middle. Okay. Then we have this one, which can be done I can use, I think, 2 papers. See, that's even the perfect size. So what I'll do is I'm just going to cut this down the middle. Cut it down the middle. Okay, so that way I have literally 8 sheets with this. So first, I'm gonna fold this one like this. Okay, and I'm gonna put this one, I think I'm gonna put it like this. Like that. And then I have the watercolor in the middle. And then I have these 2. So I'm gonna put this one first. Like that. And I have, oh, where is it? Where is it? I have these. So I'm going to put, oopsie. I'm going to put this one like this. I might have to, yeah, put it up at the top like this. Okay. Then I'm gonna put my other watercolor. I have another watercolor, so I'm gonna put that. Other watercolor paper like that. But I think I might put this one in between first. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put this like this. So I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put this first, and then I'm gonna put this like so. Okay. Then we also have newspaper. So the newspaper, I could just put this like so. Yeah. Or maybe, no, I'm going to put it the other way around. I'm going to put it like this. No, like, oh yeah, I have to put it like this. I'm going to do it like this. Okay, so, okay, this needs to be a little bit more like that. Okay, then I'm going to put this one. Let's see, what I want? Yeah, no, on this side. Then I'm going to put this one. Okay. Then I'm going to put this one. And I also have this one. Now, this one is going to be a little tricky because, you know, it is wrapping paper and it's not perfectly, how do you say, it's not perfectly good. So I think what I'm going to do is fold this like this. Fold this like this. And fold this like this. Kind of get an idea. So I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so let's see if we can get this part right here. Okay, and that leaves this side. Technically, this is Christmas paper, but I don't care. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna kind of tear it. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it was better. Okay, I'm gonna kind of tear that. All right. So that's that. Then we have this paper, which is, I think what I'm gonna do is just cut around the picture. I'm gonna cut around this picture and then I'm just gonna use the picture as a paper. It's the closest to spring in an image that I could find. So we're going to do it like that. No. Okay, so this should fit. Wait, let me just fold this in half like this. Now I might use this as like a tuck spot or something like that, because it's not a full sheet, or I might do like a little, tuck spot with a journal where the journaling is hidden. But yeah, I'm gonna use that like that. And then that leaves, I think I can do one more newspaper maybe. And I have one more of these. Oh no, I forgot. I have this as well. I have this one as well. So this one I need to cut the trim off because I don't really want the trim. Okay. Get the trim off. Now, this is going to be, this one is not going to be easy because it is, you know, it's watercolor paper, so, and it's one of the thickest kinds. So it's going to be a tough nut to fold. I'm going to kind of do it like where it's not like perfectly 1/2 and half. It's going to be like this, like 3/4. So I think that's going to make it more interesting. So this one, I think I'm going to put in between here to give it a little bit more difference in between these. And like this. And this one will be the last one. Okay, so this is going to be quite the journal with very different pages. So we're going to check to see how it looks. Okay. This is going to be how it goes. Now let's check. Looks like this is more closed now. Okay. Okay, this is going very well. Okay, it's a little hangover, but I'm not mad at it. if I want to, I can, let's see, I can tear some of the edges. Let's see. There. There we go. Okay, so this is all in there like that. So I can either put this directly on the front, or I can put it here on the inside cover. But I kind of wanted to put this on the inside cover, which is an image from, this is an image from the Flow magazine, and I think it's very symbolic with a woman, like as if she's, you know, doing the introspective on me because I'm looking at it. So I'm gonna see if I can't make this work by putting it, let's see. Let's see if that will fit there. I need to cut off a little bit more on this side for it to fit properly. Let's try to work it like this. All right, let's see if that's not better. Yes, that fits a little better. So that would be there, and then this would be here. I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what I'd want to do. Yeah. I was thinking of putting a false pocket here, but I think I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going to stick with this picture like this. I think that works really well. And then for my music, I'll try to put my music in the back. And what I'll do is, this one keeps coming undone. I might just have to tape it because it will not stay down. I think in the back, I want to do music. So I have another picture. I know it's this side that I have to do. Which would be something like this, where I would put the music around. No, it would be more like this, I think. And I think I would put the music like this, like another strip of paper on top with a different color on top of that. And, you know, that where it would just be a running list here. So I'd have to figure out what kind of paper I'd want to do that with. I'm not sure yet. But that's the idea for the back. So now, this part is done okay. Unfortunately, we have like a bit of a crease here, which is annoying me, but it cannot be helped. Now, we're gonna have to do we're gonna do the, I'm gonna see if I can use my, long staple to staple. I'm not sure how well this is gonna work. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.